A Delta Airlines flight crashed onto the Toronto airport runway and flipped with one of the wings of the jet snapping off. Now, there was 80 people on board. Unfortunately, all of them are safe. 18 people have been injured though, but no one has life-threatening injuries. Now, the accident happened at about 2:15 p.m. Canada time. Flights at the airport, which handles more passengers than any other Canadian airport, were grounded for around 2.5 hours. Two runways will also remain closed during the investigation.
This is an active investigation. It's very early on. It's really important that we do not speculate. What we can say is the runway was dry and there was no crosswind conditions. We also want to give an update. We can now confirm that 18 injured passengers have been transported to the local area hospitals. We had one additional passenger recently transported to a hospital. We will all be supporting the ongoing investigation by the Transportation Safety Board. Thank you to our teams at Mississauga Fire and Emergency Services, Peel Police and Peel Regional Paramedic Services, and all other responders that responded on the scene.
As per the details, the airport currently remains open and the advisory is issued from the side of the airport authority to check the status of the flight before arriving at the airport terminal. Apart from it, there is a partial closure which is being reported because of the incident, and the entire cause of the incident is currently investigated by the Transport Safety Board. There was a media briefing as well which was done by the Fire Safety Chief, Todd Aitken, who informed about all the details. Although this was the Delta Airline connection flight 4819, which was coming in all the way from Minneapolis of Minnesota all the way to Toronto Pearson International Airport, where the incident took place. And while landing at about 2:13 p.m. Eastern time, this is the incident which broke out. Although the reason is not yet out, it will only be out in the public domain once the investigation is over. But in the greater Toronto area, in the last few days, the storm activity picked up. This could have been one of the reasons. If you see the pictures as well, which are currently being played out on the screen, you can see the snow activity on the surface of the runway. This could have been one of the major reasons for the overturning of that particular aircraft. Although the emergency response team are currently present on the ground zero, there were 80 of the people who were on board, 76 were the passengers, and 4 of them were the crew member. And immediately in the very first batch, 17 of the passengers were shifted to the hospital, and later in all the passengers who were evacuated by the emergency response team, they were also shifted to the nearby hospitals.